Okay.
Good morning, everyone. It's Helen and Tim. We are in our apartment. We are making some breakfast this morning, and here's what we're going to be making. We're making Pro Nutro, which is a local African hot cereal, similar to like a cream of wheat and a grit together, a little grainier. And so we're gonna be making this morning with a little bit of Pro Nutro, some milk, and we're gonna bring it to a boil, well, to a simmer almost. Let it cook down, and we're gonna add ingredients as we need to. So we're gonna look at the consistency, make sure the consistency is good, and we're gonna go from there. So we'll get started right now. Pouring the milk in. We're probably going to use about, I would say that's about, in American terms, about a cup. I'm going to turn my skillet up a little bit, my pot here, and warm up this milk. And then I'm going to add my Pro Nutro. And this is actually a good source of protein and fiber. This cereal, I added just a little bit more milk, maybe about a quarter cup. This is a good source of fiber, a good source of protein, good for people who are managing blood sugar, managing weight control, wanting to just eat a little healthier with all grains, whole grains. And we're going to get started. So as we're doing this, getting the milk warmed up, I want you guys to take a look around our kitchen a little bit to see some of the things that we have here. The local store here is Malcolm, and it's like a Walmart. And so we have picked up some, as Tim just showed you, some fresh fruit. We have pineapple onions. We have some more semolina cereal. We've gotten a few little appliances here, a tea kettle, a coffee pot, and a smoothie maker, and a few little dishes we have over here. We are anticipating more things, but we just were starting out wanting to get a few little things together. And so that's kind of a tour of our kitchen. But what's really cool in the kitchen is the refrigerator. It's made into the actual cabinetry. And so you can see the refrigerator as Tim is showing you right now. That's the refrigerator. And you know how people show you what's in their fridges. We don't have much in here, but you guys can take a look and see what we got. We need to do another grocery shopping run. We have a few little meats, some waters, preserves, apples, and clementines. But you know, here in Africa, everything is fresh, and so you don't need to, stock your refrigerator because you pretty much go out to the market or the store every 2 or 3 days. So we just have a little few things to tide us over. We have some things in our freezer down here. So these refrigerator and freezers are not as big as the ones in the States because, again, everything mostly here is fresh. We have some vegetables in here, frozen vegetables. We have some samosas. We also have some ice cream. And look, guys, we tried this ice cream, and this ice cream is delicious. So it doesn't taste like ice cream you're familiar with in the States because this has more of a smooth, creamy texture where when you scoop it, it almost just glides onto the spoon. Whereas in the States, the ice cream is a little harder, a little tougher, and usually melts. But this consistency is so good and the flavors are wonderful. So try this if you're ever in Africa. All right, so we're gonna get back over to our Nutri dish here. Our milk is heating up here. Got the wrong one. Our milk is heating up. So look, guys, we're getting used to this stove. And it's a little different from the States. It's a digital stove, and the buttons are all marked by plus or minus. So that's not something you usually see in electric stoves in the States, but it is here today. All right, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and get this Pro Nutri mixed in just a minute here. We're just giving it a few minutes to heat up. And the milk here is sold mostly in cartons. So you don't get like the gallons that you're used to seeing. I believe you can get them here, but most of their milk is on shelves. It's stocked on shelves. And so we got Amina milk, and we're gonna see how this is. And their milks usually say full cream milk, unlike ours where it says whole milk or half and half or 20% or 50%. Theirs is a little bit different here. All right, guys, so while that's still heating up, we're going to show you what the Pro Nutra looks like. This is the Pro Nutra. So it's just a grain. Looks like between a grit and a grain of like a hot cereal, like a malto meal or cream of wheat. And we already have it open a little bit. The milk is getting warm now. We're going to go ahead and add some Pro Nutra to the milk.
That's hot.
We're going to add probably about, it said about equal to about 2 ounces in American measurements. But for here, I think it was like, I think it was equal to, let me look and see. I think it was equal to about 50 grams. So a little less than 2 ounces American. Just gonna stir it. Let's see what kind of consistency we get here. So we've never tried this before. This is something new. We're gonna try it, and hopefully it's good. We're gonna need a little bit more Pro Nutra. You don't want to overdo the Pro Nutra because then it'll be sticky and the consistency will be off. So I think I added probably about another half an ounce to it. And we're going to let it cook, you guys, and we'll put a picture up of what our final dish looks like. So thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.